This is Digivation Network.
Hello and welcome to this edition of the show Digivation Network, Africa's first and leading ICT and digital innovation program on television. I am Omoye Haza, standing in for Bayero Agabi.
This is Digivation Network.
It is the end of the year and a lot have happened so far in the tech space within and outside Nigeria. In this edition, we will reveal to you the headlines that made news in 2022. But first is the issue that made news during the week. Stay with us. As organizations plans for the new year with the objective to achieve better results, the Nigeria Computer Society (NCS) has given insights to the body's successes in the outgone year review while unveiling plans for 2023 in the Nigeria information technology space. The president of NCS, Professor Adeshino Sodia, gave some perspective while addressing the media at the NCS Secretariat at Lausa Ikeja, Lagos.
If you look at our calendar of events for 2022, you will see some of our major programs. Our IT Education Forum, that's the first thing. For 2022, we went further to our AI Summit that we had in Nasarawa. We went further with our cybersecurity forum and workshop, followed by our national IT competitions, whiskey competition, and so on and so forth, followed by our technology innovation program and our National Information Technology Merit Award. I've just mentioned some of them. If you look at the calendar, really, we had up to 14 or 15 items for last year.
Speaking on the plans for 2023, especially in areas of IT development and values in the pursuance of its goals and value in the tech space, he reviews some of their programs.
In January, we have our second Technology Enhanced Learning and Computing Education Forum. It's going to be held on the 25th. It's like a follow-up to what we had last year. This year, we are going to have about 3 speakers, 1 international, 2 within the country. Our AI Summit and Expo is still going to be held in March. We are looking at hosting it in Kaduna or Plateau. We want to make it to be better than what we had last year. So be looking forward to our AI Summit and Expo. CPN IT Assembly, where professionals, IT professionals gather and discuss the way forward for this country, is also going to be held in May this year. Our cybersecurity forum and workshop, as usual, is going to be held in June this year. NIWIT annual conference, I think, is always held in June or July.
The president speaks further on other issues on concern to the body.
Well, the second one we have been pushing, is also related to the Act. We are recommending that all ministries of government should have a separate directorate for IT. We still discovered that some federal ministries don't have a separate department for IT. Some of them, their IT are being run under Planning, Research and Statistics department. We have matured. We should not be talking about this now, and that is why in the Council meeting of 2021, that is Council on Communication, on Communication and Digital Economy, in 2021, we made presentation on that. Last year also, we made presentation on that.
High-Tech Center for Nigeria Women Youth as an organization marks the end of the year of its calendar with the official launch of the high-tech digital institution and inauguration of the advisory board members. In the past 18 years, with undeniable success stories, one of its intervention is its commitment towards providing digital literacy and enhancing women and youth across the country. It also provides an ambience of industry stakeholders and supporters to socialize and interact. Comprising of these panelists are key industry players from different sectors, and one of their top agenda is to chart a new course of action that will inspire a rethinking, collaboration, partnership geared towards nation building and development in a growing digital economy. The organization president and CEO, Dr. Wumi Nazan, is confident on the prospect of ICT while speaking on the journey so far.
Somewhere, somehow, I realized that R&D is the key thing. The more we want to solve our local problems, the more we realize that technology is a tool, and all of us must go back and reskill. And in the attempt to reskill, I told people, anything you see us do, by the grace of God, I am taking my time to go and learn it. And it doesn't matter at what level we have, we can learn it, we can do it. I remember when Intel Corporation of US was going to give a grant to our organization. They called me from the US and they said, they saw what you are doing and we would like to work with you. But we want you to work with women who didn't go to school. I said, how? They said, teach them how to do business. I said, well, we are doing technology. They said, we want you to do tech entrepreneurship. So what does that mean? They came to Nigeria, we had meetings, and we need to learn how to do soap making, learn how to do shoe making, learn how to do all those stuff that women should be interested in.
The highlight of the event is the conferment of awards.
I-Tech have been doing it, I've been assisting the matter. We have been giving them support, and I want everyone to equally give them support. Thank you.
Amongst the awardees is the chairman and CEO of Digivation Network, Dr. Bayero Agabi, ably represented by High-Tech Digital Influencer of the Year 2022 for his selfless service in the tech space, especially in the support of development and empowerment of women, youth in STEM, and digital development.
Thank you very much, High-Tech Center for Nigerian Women and Youth. We're grateful, and I know that my boss will get back to you accordingly. Thank you so much.
Digivation spoke to some of the awardees.
And I think it's very, very important that we could have a women organization championing the girl-child education technology for the girls, and also building our own society. It's good to know really that we could have more women doing the great things in the world today. But bringing it back home, Dr. Wumi as an excellent woman. She's been a tech woman, doing a whole lot to capture young girls and equally ensuring that they do a great thing in our society.
Quite delighted that we have women taking over. I would say having to organize these programs where you have to train women and youths. As you all know, you empower a woman, you're actually building a nation. So we look forward to more collaborations with High-Tech for Nigerian women and youths.
This is the fifth time ICT professional and key industry players are converging to lend their voices on election and technology in Nigeria. One of the objectives of this event, Techie's Hangout Initiative, is to have a meaningful collaboration with the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, ahead of the 2023 polls. The Techie's Hangout Initiative is organized by the Nigerian Computer Society NCS Abuja chapter as part of resolve to foster digital inclusiveness ahead of the 2023 elections. While discussing speak on concerns bordering on data encryption and security, advocacy, ICT infrastructure, the role of citizens and MDAs, information and data security were decisively addressed. The keynote speaker, Director ICT INEC, Mr. Tayo Omokore, ably represented by Mrs. Nnena Essien, expresses the Commission's readiness for a hitch-free election outcome.
We've been working around the clock, we've been working very hard to make sure we're able to deliver a hitch-free, credible election come 2023 with the use of technology, as we have been able to discuss at this event. So as concerning digitization, we've been able to pick up our process from being a completely manual process to using technology in place in areas such as the electronic voter register. It used to be a manual register where it was handwritten and there were a lot of human errors and mistakes. We've been able to convert that into an electronic voter register, a credible electronic voter register. And then the aspect of authentication. In the past we used the smart card reader. 2023 we're using the BVAS, the bimodal voter accreditation system for authentication of voters.
The National President of the Nigerian Computer Society, NCS, Professor Adeshina Shodiya, and the Chairman, Abuja Chapter, Mr. Olusegun Alabi, have this to say respectively.
An engagement with the military. And what the engagement is all about is that we actually want to contribute our own quota towards solving our national security problems. And of course, we have made submission to the military on what they can do, on how they can use technology to enhance national security.
We have some corporate organizations that have been consistent in supporting our programs with much or little that have enabled us to do the little that we have done. They will also receive awards today. They are likes of Sophos Corporation, Management Edge Limited, Access Solutions Limited, Essence Nigeria, Digital Campus Limited, Neon Nigeria Limited, Afnel Digital Institute, Upgraded Era Limited, Neon Cloud Technologies Limited.
The highlight of the day witnessed the recognition, decoration and presentation of awards to members and corporate bodies for meritorious service delivery. The theme of the 2022 annual award ceremony is the impact of ICT in the conduct of credible 2023 elections in Nigeria.
An Israeli startup company in Air One has successfully tested its first personal flying car for both land and air travel, which cost $150,000. The world is moving at a fast pace in technology and innovation. Israel is seen as such country among the world's smartest people due to their technology skills. The latest innovation is a flying car which has successfully been tested and ready for manufacturing. Air One is an all-electric two-seater eVTOL with range of 110 miles on a single charge at speed of up to 155 miles, at an altitude of 1,200 feet and a flight time of an hour. Air One CEO and co-founder Rani Plaut reveals the company has received pre-orders, out of which 240 are from US-based customers for an automobile that will be available at the end of 2024. The flying car is tailored for personal use and seeks to offer an everyday alternative for both short-distance commuting and the sky. The flying car is tailored for personal use and seeks to offer an everyday alternative for short-distance commuting in the sky. Share and subscribe to this channel, www.youtube.com/Digivation Network.
Bayero Agabi, welcome you to this new ride, a digital ride that takes you into the lifestyle experience of innovation, tech impact and new business frontiers. This is Digivation Network. On a weekly basis, we keep you well informed of developments and trends. Now the tech ecosystem is impacting politics, business, public and private enterprise management, plus how the new digital life can transform your business. I am Bayero Agabi. Join us.
If you're just joining us, this is Digivation Network, your first and leading ICT and digital innovation program on television. For details, please log on to www.digivationnetwork.com or watch us on our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/Digivation Network, or better still, you can text the number on your screen. In 2022, many events took place. There were a lot of issues that made news as each day passed by. Let's show you the news that made headline in 2022. We'll look at how Nigeria unveils Africa's first humanoid robot. The Unicorn Group of Nigeria, the startup company, develops the first humanoid robot on the continent called Omefe. With these, Africa has made a big difference in the world of artificial intelligence. This year, Nigerian president unveils redesigned Naira note, showing us the new look of 1,000 Naira, 500 Naira and 200 Naira. Also, Qatar 2022 fusing tech into football and entertainment at this year's FIFA World Cup. On the other hand, Facebook, Twitter, Disney Plus lay off staff, contending with flattering revenue and broader tech industry woes. And many more I may not be able to list out. Meanwhile, there are so many captivating headlines in 2022. Plus our top 5 for the week, you will learn a lot. Sit, relax, and enjoy. Africa has made a big difference in the race of artificial intelligence as Unicorn Group, a Nigerian tech startup, develops the first humanoid robot on the continent called Omefe. Omefe was officially unveiled at the Transcorp Hilton Hotel, Abuja, by the Nigerian's Vice President, Yemi Osibanjo, represented by the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Professor Isa Ali Pantami, who in turn was represented by the Director General, National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi.
Situation whereby most of our games, the robots, everything, they are not African. So we are very excited to see Omefe today with African looking like Africa. So this is what will help us to build our technology locally and to promote our culture and values. Because if we say we are going to use what is built somewhere, it will be difficult for us to benefit from the artificial intelligence.
The Unicorn Group of components is the first African humanoid with near human resemblance, language competence, movement, navigation, and behavioral intelligence using artificial intelligence and computer vision capabilities. The Omefe robot has an estimated revenue projection of $11.6 billion in 3 years in the largely vast and untapped market of corporate Africa, according to its promoters. At the unveiling, the Vice President Osibanjo calls for further domestication of AI to resolve various challenges across all sectors, while he directs the National Information Technology Development Agency (NITDA) to partner with Unicorn for the commercialization of the Omefe technology. The chairman and CEO, Unicorn Group of Components, Mr. Chus Ekweme, says one of the driving motivations for Omefe is to put Africa at the global map for its contribution in technology. In the journey towards a smarter Lagos, having talent acceleration strategy in place is a highly critical need that will pave way for the evolution of a smarter, digital, efficient and competitive city, calls the focus at the Act of Technology Lagos, AOT 4.0, an annual conference organized by Eco Innovation Center, a leading tech hub in Nigeria in partnership with the Lagos State Government. AOT 4.0 conference theme Talent Acceleration and a Smarter Lagos, which took place at the Landmark Hotel Lagos, gathers technology industry stakeholders, policymakers, enthusiasts, ecosystem players, business founders and executives, startups, international guests and many others to explore a 10-year roadmap that will widen talent acceleration pipeline to achieve sustainability that will deliver the smarter Lagos. The Deputy Vice Governor, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat, praised Lagos for creating a smart ecosystem, while he states identity management strategies and future plans for the youth to help them maximize their talent output for positive development in the country.
According to Startup Genome, Lagos is now the #1 technology startup ecosystem in Africa in terms of fund deployed. It is the #1 ecosystem in terms of performance and sheer numbers of startup creating values. Between 2019 and 2021, over 120% increase in venture capital inflow into Lagos was realized, resulting in $1.5 billion in venture capital funding in 2021 alone.
Those in participants at the event are MD Tax Limited, Mr. Tariq Smoch from Bangladesh, who is a keynote speaker, DG of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi, represented by Mr. Usman Abdullahi, Commissioner for Education, Lagos State, Mrs. Folashade Adefisayo, and other international representatives. Award presentations were given to students who participate on innovation and idea competition by the Deputy Governor of Lagos State to deserving winners.
President Muhammadu Buhari has unveiled the new look of the redesigned Naira note on Wednesday at the State House, Abuja, before the Federal Executive Council meeting. as proposed by the Central Bank of Nigeria. The Central Bank of Nigeria has earlier announced in October its plan to redesign all major Naira notes and announced that it will redesign the Naira note in order to control the challenges facing the amount of currency in circulation. The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, was in attendance during the unveiling ceremony and appealed to the members of the public to debunk insinuations that the unveiling targets any Nigerian, as there is no need to perpetuate such information. Mr. Emefiele mentions that there will be heavy restriction on the volume of cash people can withdraw over the counter, as it monitors the purpose of any heavy transactions. The 1,000 Naira note has a blue look, 500 Naira in green, and 200 Naira in red, while the Apex Bank says it will redesign the note after every 5 to 8 years.
It has been widely reported that Qatar has spent $220 billion leading up to the tournament, which would make it the most expensive World Cup in history, though this likely includes infrastructure not directly associated with stadium construction, but tournament budget was $6.5 billion without expanding on what that cost covered. Qatar 2022 is featuring advanced technology in this year's FIFA World Cup. Here are some ways tech is impacting this year's World Cup. 1. The use of semi-automated offside technology. This allows new system to detect the position of the ball and all 22 players enhance with video assistant referring at the World Cup. 2. Motion tracking soccer ball. Though the ball might look normal on the outside, internally it's equipped with a motion sensor powered by rechargeable battery. Made by Adidas, the ball will not be in the stores anytime soon. 3. Portable TV set on all seats to enable attendees watch the match from a close range. 4. FIFA deploys 12 cameras underneath stadium's roof to track both the ball and up to 29 data points on individual players. 5. Camera and face recognition. This year, each and every attendee entering the stadium will be tracked by a system of 15,000 cameras equipped with facial recognition technology. 6. FIFA Player App. The app is measured by a variety of data points captured by field cameras, including distance covered, maximum speeds, and number of actions performed above a certain speed threshold. Players themselves can track their own details like never before with the new FIFA Player app. 7. World First Collapse Stadium. Qatar has reportedly spent well over $300 billion on infrastructure and new stadium for the 2022 World Cup since it was awarded rights to the event. 8. Sustainable cooling systems. Even towards the end of November, temperatures in the city of Doha are expected to approach 90° Fahrenheit. To compensate with those temperatures, and which works by cooling outside air that flows into the stadium through pipes. Aside technology, FIFA 2022 for the first time in the history of FIFA Men's World Cup games will be officiated by a woman referee. Technology has not left behind development in sport, while it shows reflection in a positive light in this FIFA World Cup 2022 in Qatar. The Nigerian Computer Society (NTS), the umbrella body of all information technology professionals in Nigeria, has conferred professional fellowship awards on 41 of its outstanding members, an award to deserving Nigerians for their outstanding commitment in the IT sector at the National Information Technology Merit Awards, NITMA 2022. The event, which held at the Museum Center Onikon, Lagos, the president of the Nigerian Computer Society, Professor Adeshino Simon Sodia, acknowledged the advocacy efforts of NCS, which is geared towards achieving sustainable development in Nigeria.
Over the years, the Nigerian Computer Society has been committed to the development of computing and information technology in Nigeria. It's a relevant contribution to the development of the nation. The Nigerian Computer remains the foremost IT body in Nigeria.
During the award presentation, the Governor of Lagos State, His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu, emerged the Digital Governor of the Year award received on his behalf by the Commissioner of Science and Technology Lagos State, Mr. Akim Fem. Also, the Blue Chips Technologies Limited co-founder Mr. Kazim Towogbade grabbed IT Company of the Year award. An IT of the Year award was given to MD and CEO Main One, Mrs. Funke Okpeke, represented at the occasion by the President of Nigeria Women in IT, Mrs. Bamidele Olamiju Bayo Osibo, and other awards presented.
We present this to you as an response to do more good work. Thank you so much.
Share and subscribe to this channel, www.youtube.com/Digivation Network.
This is AIT Infotech Network, reaching you from Freetown in Sierra Leone,
Accra, the Ghanaian capital, Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, Johannesburg in South Africa.
We are in Cairo in Egypt,
Tunis, the Tunisian capital,
Cape Town in South Africa,
reaching you from Dubai, Hanover in Germany,
live from Chicago, Las Vegas in the United States of America, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. We are in Beijing, China,
in London, England. I am Bayero Agabi. Join us.
Welcome back, and that's the show for the week. On the next edition of the show, please reach us for details via these platforms, www.digivationnetwork.com, or watch us on our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/Digivation Network, or better still, text the number on your screen. Until next week, I remain Omoye Haza, standing in for Bayero Agabi. Bye.